So we're taking a view of Charles Sturt University Wagga Wagga campus, where we're going to start at the top of the catchment at Bald Hill. Up there where you can see the student residence areas, and we're going to fly across the campus and the CSU farmlands down to Hooligans Creek to the bottom of the catchment and have a look at some of the biodiversity plantings that have happened over the last over 20 years.
What we're looking at now is some relatively recent plantings since the decade-long drought that have had years of better rainfall, and it absolutely stands out the fast growth of some of these plantings. In the background now we're looking towards the city of Wagga Wagga.
In 2015, CSU exceeded our biodiversity target, demonstrating our commitment to manage 20% of all our university lands for biodiversity conservation. And in March 2017, our biodiversity zones were officially ratified, highlighting areas of significant high conservation value.
Just passing over our most recent planting, 2016 winter planting of natives, and now flying over some remnant vegetation, quite a large 30 hectare area of remnant cypress pine. Once again looking towards the city of Wagga now. This remnant vegetation also houses the university cross-country course for equine.
Two of the vegetation communities found at CSU Wagga are listed as endangered ecological communities. Dominant tree species are the white cypress pine up on the hillier areas, and the yellow box, white box, grey box and currajong on the lower slopes.
Have a view now looking back to the east towards the campus and Bald Hill, and flying over the farm proper. The boundary of the university farm's standing out quite well with these new tree plantings now, and that was part of the exercise to define the university boundary, as well as provide corridors and following drainage lines to the creek.
There's about 55 fauna species found on campus, birds, mammals and reptiles, but in particular we've got 3 bird species, the superb parrot, the speckled warbler and the grey-crowned babbler, who are listed as vulnerable under the Threatened Species Conservation Act of New South Wales. The grey-crowned babbler is the flagship species for this campus.
Looking at the drainage line, we've got a secondary drainage line coming in there. Remnant vegetation along the Gap Road, looking to the south now again, and just about to fly over some more recent plantings, but particularly those right in the drainage line have thrived.
The biodiversity zones are really valuable teaching, learning and research areas, and they provide opportunities for students as living laboratories.
Coming up over these recent plantings, the footage shows a wet time in 2016 with the dams full and water actually running through these plantings. Just flying over some remnant vegetation that has also been revegetated, and it's quite an attractive area to superb parrots here with this remnant vegetation, and they'll be seen here different times of the year.
These biodiversity areas, it's important to try and to do all the revegetation activities to connect them, to provide wildlife corridors across the catchment.
Flying now, getting quite close to Hooligans Creek with the Malibu Range in the background, and Hooligans Creek just coming up with the remnant vegetation. Flying from the north down the university farm now, straight down Hooligans Creek, with some of the university farm crops, canola in full flower, our farm headquarters just coming into view.
And the farm provides lots of opportunities for learning for the students.
It certainly does. There's almost every aspect of agriculture and natural resources representative and totally accessible.
A lot of vet scientists.
Sure is, yeah.